Hey everyone, this is Carla, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I'm very happy that people are reading my blog worldwide. So I'm sharing my screen with you. This is my LinkedIn screen for my LinkedIn account. So you can also, follow me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/Carla R. Jenkins. But last week, I celebrated my 5-year PMP anniversary along with my 1-year IDO anniversary. And IDO is IT Infrastructure Library. It's a information technology service management certification, and I work in IT project management and service management. So I was very honored to pass both of those licenses and certification exams. They really helped me get interviews and land positions. But I wrote both of them from the heart because I always want to look back, and whenever I write, I always want to promote value. So I wrote, how I celebrated my 5-year anniversary, what it's taught me personally and professionally. I posted on my blog, which is carlarjenkins.com. I repurposed and republished it on LinkedIn, and I dropped it in the relevant project management groups. And in less than a week, as you can see, it says June 28, 2018. And I believe less than 5 days, it got nearly 250 page views. I'm extremely grateful for that because I wanted people to just to see what it took, like where I came from in 2013 and now. I have received, as I mentioned before, my certified Scrum Master in 2016, my IDO certification last year, June 2017, but the PMP has laid the foundation for me commanding the money I want and being seen as an industry professional. The requirements for getting a PMP, one of them is if you have a high school diploma, 5 years, if you have a bachelor's, 3 years. But even if you do have a degree, most people who come in there have over 5 years experience. I know I did when I went in there because prior to that, I walked in there with a certified associate in project management, which is the junior level certification. I earned that August 2011, and by then I already had 5 years. So cumulatively, I had around 8 years of experience. I passed it the first time, but ever since June 2013, I never received a position that was less than 6 figures. So it enabled me to have the current lifestyle I have. Also, as I mentioned before, whenever you get interviewed, especially if it's project management, they ask you, do you have a PMP, or are you going to get your PMP without an X amount of months upon starting the job? And, I've had people actually tell me, I interviewed you because you had a PMP, and they'll ask you for your cert number. I keep my cert number on my resume. And the same with IDO. I wanted IDO because I wanted to quantify my knowledge in IT project management and service management. It's one thing to say that you're good at something, it's another to prove it. And what certifications do is it eliminates the risk. It quantifies your experience, but also eliminates the risk because it sends a signal to the marketplace and the HR, okay, this person has passed the litmus test, this person knows X, Y, and Z. We know what the PMP stands for. We know what the IDO stands for. And we're going to make sure, and we feel a little bit more confident in that person. Also with HR, they use certification as a screening mechanism. So, and as I mentioned, when they do screening, it reduces the risk. But I was just very happy that nearly 250 people it resonated with because I just wanted to help people. I put it in one of the groups for aspiring project management professional, and I received a lot of positive feedback. People wanted to know. I dropped how I learned, how I positioned myself. I went on ed2go.com, and that's a registered education provider. So it's called REP. If you were to go to the Project Management Institute website, which is pmi.org. ed2go.com is a registered education provider, and taking the online project management courses through the University of the District of Columbia, because I'm in DC, they're very cost efficient at the time. they were less than $100. Now they're a little bit, I think they're less than $120 maybe, but those classes will let you sit for the PMP, and they're way cheaper than some of these boot camps that are $2,000, $2,500, $3,000. They even got $3,500 boot camps. You could take all 7 to 8 classes for like $100, $125 max. So like for less than $1,000, you can get all the courses that you need to. You can take all of the Ed2Go courses. You can sit for the PMP. You can sit for the CAPM 2 for this. And also, if you don't have PMP certification or membership, then it will cost $535, I believe, to sit for the exam. So my goal was to give you a tip to make it more cost efficient and cost effective, so you can make it more affordable, because these certifications do cost money. And you know, just going in the comment section, you know, answering questions, liking the people who wish me congratulations, that was good. But that's something I always set out to do when I wrote on LinkedIn. Never write fluff, always write something of value. And I'm very happy that I was rewarded and it resonated with a lot of people. So now I'm transitioning to the emails that I received when I went to my professional account, which is at carlarjenkins.com. And the first one was a blog collaboration, and she listed some project management titles. I responded to her. The second one was from a man who responded to my idol. So as I mentioned, I also had idol because I celebrated my 1-year anniversary in idol, which is IT Infrastructure Library. And I got an email from somebody who was talking about idol version 4. Now, up until now, I didn't even know that there was a version 4 that was in process, but I learned that, and that's something that you don't learn every day. But I was just grateful. This person, he comes out of Britain, and I was just astounded that someone all across the pond would be interested in reading about how I celebrated my 1-year idol anniversary and how it's helped me. Now, for idol, as I mentioned before, I wanted to quantify my IT service management, but I was also looking into with the marketplace, and the marketplace is saying, yes, the PMP is great, but with the normalization of agile project management, idol would be a good complement for the project management professional. So I received training funds to pass the idol last June, and both certifications helped me leverage webinar opportunities, paid webinar opportunities with clients. It also landed me my most recent position, my contract that I received, because I had both PMP and Agile. It just makes you more attractive in the marketplace. It makes you more in a position of authority. And the fact that he reached out to me, and I did research something about idol on version 4. It's just the fact that I'm seen and viewed as an authority. I'm internally grateful for that, but I was just very happy that people all around the world would check with Carla R. Jenkins, or check my LinkedIn site, or check my Medium site and see that I'm writing about project management and idol. And I feel that that's one of the bonuses and the benefits of, you know, taking what you learn and posting it out there, and sharing your lessons learned, your retrospectives with others in the professional space. It doesn't make me any different than anyone else. And I hope that sharing my journey with people will help them. And obviously from 248 people agree because they read my article, which I'm very happy about. But I just had to come on here and talk about how happy I was that people were reading my blog worldwide. And you can read my blog at carlarjenkins.com. You can also sign up for the mailing list at carlarjenkins.com/mailing list. You can also follow me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/CarlaRJenkins. I have over 250 articles on LinkedIn posts. And you can also check out my website. If you want any opportunities, you can also use the contact page on my website to get in touch with me. So I would like to thank everyone for taking out the time to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next live stream video. Goodbye.